Coming up next, the Mavericks taking on the Bulls. For Dallas, hanging on to their playoff spot as they sit 8th in the Western Conference. Still work to be done. Bulls, Mavs is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Tim Hardaway.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Jones, and it's Lively in at the center position. And for Chicago, they've got Vucevic. White is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's DeRozan in at the power forward. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
Now, here is Irving. And it's off from three-point range. White against Irving. DeRozan laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Bulls. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
Pass to DeRozan. Caruso against Green. Here's Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Shoot two. And he knocks down the first one.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
All free throws good from Doncic. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Now, here Here's Vucevic. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. And it's Irving with the rebound. Takes the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Vucevic is screen on Irving. Shot from the low block. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now, here is Irving. 23 points his last outing. Lively the pass to Irving. A 3 ball. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Vucevic kicks to White. Back to Vucevic, and stolen by Irving. And here's the fast break. White against Doncic. Irving. Again, Irving missing.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
Dallas making a switch here. Washington's checked in. So he gets them both. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Doncic outside. Irving looking for an opening. Back to Doncic. Shoots over White, and Doncic gets it to go.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
White, a screen on Irving. Pass to White. Let's go. And Jones pulls it down.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
On the wing, Green. Defended by Caruso. Washington kicks to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good from Irving.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
White finds DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
What control from DeRozan. Outstanding job just kind of muscling that shot in.
Irving passes to Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Warriors in San Francisco. White looking around. Passes to DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
Let me tell you, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at manipulating defense. That's why he gets to the line at such a ridiculous clip.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Taylor comes in for Alex Caruso. Terry's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Carter in for White. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jones. Dante Exum comes in for Green. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Terry is out there with Carter. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Taylor in at the power forward. Basket good.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Hardaway sets a screen for Irving. To the paint. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Back to Terry. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Outside Irving. For the screen on Carter. Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land. 3-point. Irving's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hardaway against Terry. Yep, it counts. Terry's got his first bucket in this one.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Gafford kicks to Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. Knocks it loose and stolen by Drummond. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's DeRozan missing. The Mavericks leading. The pass to Washington. Over Drummond. That one a little long.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
DeRozan against Gafford. Drummond with a screen on Irving. Here's Carter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Irving with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Dallas again missing.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Drummond dishes to DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First personal foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Alex Caruso comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Osumu, he's checked in for Taylor. And it's Kobe White in for Carter. Now here's White. A 20-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Caruso against Jones. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
White the pass to Dosunmu. He kicks to Vucevic. Caruso against Jones. 6 to shoot. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Doncic outside. Green with a screen for Doncic. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Vucevic's screen on Jones. Here's Caruso. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Over to the left wing. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so it's Dallas with, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Green, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Nick, obviously very tough out there. What's your mindset?
Just want to come out and not aggressive and just play hard on defense, getting stops. They're a great team, so they're not going to quit. They're going to keep playing. And we just have to keep getting stops and keep believing that we can win this game, and good things will happen again.
I know that's what Coach is going to preach in the second half. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Big road stretch, long time away from families. But if team chemistry is good, your family on the road is in that locker room.
That is the ultimate. Seems like all the competitive teams have that camaraderie. Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
Unsurprisingly, I love their approach, beating those boys up inside. That's where you get the best looks. You can draw fouls. Sometimes it ain't rocket science.
And if it were rocket science, we'd all be out of jobs. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the center. White against Doncic. Launches it. Here's Lively. The putback.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
White against Doncic. Out to DeRozan from downtown. A shot missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Irving passes to Doncic. Back to Irving. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Irving's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart them, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Bulls moving the ball around, and Vucevic throws it down.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there, all of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game. Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Vucevic's screen on Jones. Here's DeRozan. Banked in off the glass. DeRozan's got 11 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Irving passes to Lively. Pass to Green. Kicks to Doncic. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 1-point game. Dosunmu, the pass to White. And the shot goes in. White's got his first basket of the night. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Doncic outside, beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Now here's DeRozan. 11 points in the game. There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Here's the screen. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. White's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Dosunmu. DeRozan against Jones. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Irving passes to Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Taylor's checked in for the Bulls. Terry comes in for Alex Caruso. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Hardaway. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. White with it. Pass to Vucevic. There's the 3. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Carter out there with Terry. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Taylor in at the 4 spot.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here is Carter. Drummond with a screen on Irving. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 3. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here is Carter. Popped up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Mavericks trail by 3. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Jones sets the pick for Irving. Jones up top. Hardaway for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Drummond out to Taylor. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Hardaway finds Irving. Gafford inside. Working on Drummond. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And the Bulls call timeout here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Alex Caruso comes in for Taylor. Osumu, he's checked in for Terry. And it's Kobe White in for Javon Carter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Dosunmu. After Luka Doncic's miss, DeRozan's shot is off.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And here's DeRozan. After Luka Doncic hitting the 3. DeRozan, that's good. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
Now, here is Irving. 6 on the shot clock to tie it up. Another 3 for Dallas.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
DeRozan against Kleber. Vucevic a screen on Kleber. Here's DeRozan. Releases from the wing and drills it. DeRozan's got 10 points in just the second half.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
And it's Doncic missing. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. The lead is 2. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Mavericks with possession here. 1:04 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Doncic missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 4. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving finds Doncic. 46 seconds left in the fourth. To the inside. Ively.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Kleber against DeRozan. Passes it to Dosunmu. He kicks it to White. Trying to find Vucevic. It's it to him. Mavericks with the rebound. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3, but they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Chicago, Ayam Dosunmu. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. 3-pointer is a must.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much good.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
just we focus in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.